This video is about how to win a fight in my family, when I was a kid. There was four of us, and we were all extremely hyper. Extremely, I think we had undiagnosed ADD. And when I was 12, I became the babysitter in the summertime because both my parents worked. And being the babysitter, there was a lot of power in my mind of controlling my siblings, but we were all control freaks, so it didn't work out very much. But a story, how to win the fight in my family. We used to, it was always a one-on-one, never gang up 3-on-1 or what have you. And the story would, the fight could start from, quit looking at me, and you'd go, I can look at you if I want, and quit looking at me, and then it would just escalate to me telling somebody to clean this or that, or it's time for bed. And they would say, you're not the boss of me. And I'm like, yeah, I'm the boss, I'm the babysitter. And that would just escalate because we were hyper. And we would have fights. And our fights, it's not truly, you would shove each other, or if you could, you'd pinch them. Nothing like serious. But you started the fight, and then you run all over the house because maybe they pinched you and it was your turn, or they shoved you, or they said something that got you, and you're just going to go, oof. But what would happen, and how you'd win the fight, is you'd run to the kitchen, and you would open up the silverware drawer, and you would get a knife, and you'd say, don't come near me. I will get you with this butter knife, although we wouldn't call it butter knife, it was just a knife. And so as the pursuer, you would have to give up because they got the butter knife and they won. That was the end of the fight. Because you were petrified of that butter knife. Nobody ever tried to stab, but you just like, okay, that's the end of the fight. So that's one. The other one, if you couldn't get to the knife drawer, you would, have that argument. And for your protection, you might pinch or shove or say something again, and you would run to the bathroom. It was usually a younger sibling with me and my sister Tracy, the middle child with a younger sibling. So say it was my brother. He would run into the bathroom, and he would shut the door as fast as he could, and he'd pull out a drawer that was closest to in the bathroom that was closest to the door. So with that, you couldn't know, the door would only open like this much because of that drawer. And you'd be so aggravated. And the mirror was right here, so they could see you through the mirror because they'd be over here. And you would get so mad, you would go up to the opening and you'd press your face up to it, and you'd be like, open this door, I'm going to kill you, you're in so much trouble, and I'm going to get you. And you would just go on and on with your threats. And they would see you, and they're not going to open the door. No, you're going to kick their butt, that you say. So they would sit in there for however long it took. And then, the fighting just wore off because you're not getting in there. You stupid, get out here now. And so, you'd either go outside and play with, just go do something else, or go to your room or whatever, because you were like, this isn't going to go anywhere. And then they would come out of the bathroom. But yeah, those were the, that's how you want to fight in my family as kids. We loved each other, and we never did the code of telling our parents. But yeah, the butter knife drawer, like, don't come near me. And getting in that bathroom and opening that drawer, and listening to either myself or Tracy going, oh, thank God there wasn't videotape back then. So, that's how you want to fight my family.